Good day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional for Thursday, March 19th. We come to chapter 19 of the book of Proverbs, and I want to read you verse 4. Wealth adds many friends, but a poor person is separated from his friends. When you've got money, you got friends. There's always people around to help you spend it, to enjoy it, to share it, and really it's a lot better to spend money with other people than it is to spend money on yourself, by yourself. I mean, you can enjoy the finer things in life, but it's not nearly as fun. But when there are people around and you can see them enjoying, you can derive pleasure from seeing other people enjoy. If you're broke, nobody wants to know you. Probably because they're afraid you're going to hit them up for some money. You're going to ask to borrow something or you're going to ask something from them. So, you don't have many friends when you're poor or broke. But when you're rich, people are falling all over themselves to be with you. So what do they really like? You or the money? Well, it's pretty obvious. They like your money. They may or may not like you, but they definitely like your money. And in relationships, that girl who's fallen in love with you and that you are in love with her, that fellow who's head over heels for you and you're head over heels for him. If you're wealthy, is it you or your money? When you have money, you never know. When you're broke, it's pretty much because of you. In the Old Testament, there's a story of a young man named Mephibosheth. He's the son of Jonathan, son of King Saul. And David promised to look after Jonathan's family if anything happened to him. And David becomes king, and a number of years go by, and David hasn't fulfilled that promise yet. So he inquires, is there somebody around who's of Jonathan's household that I can show mercy to? And they said, yes, he had a son named Mephibosheth. He's lame. And David summons him, and this young fella comes to the court, expecting to be thrown into prison because he's a possible rival to the throne. Instead, David shows his kindness. Well, when Mephibosheth shows up, he shows up with a son. Enough time has passed that Mephibosheth has grown up, gotten married, and started a family of his own. Now, as a rival to the throne with no possibility of gaining the throne, Mephibosheth's future is very doubtful. He's lame because when news came that his father had been killed, as the people flee from the palace, the nurse who was carrying him drops him. And he possibly broke or his legs or hip, and it didn't heal back properly. He didn't get proper care. So he's no longer able to provide for himself. And this young man with no outlook, no prospects, found a woman who would be with him and would hitch herself to his wagon, and that the two of them would face life, hard as it would be, together. She must have loved him for him and not for his wealth, because he had no wealth. See, when you're broke and people want to be with you, you know they want to be with you because they want to be your friend. When you've got wealth and power, do they really like you, or do they like your stuff? I'm pretty sure most of them, not all of them, most of them only like you for your stuff. So if you have, be careful who you make friends with. They may or may not care about you. Sad thing is, you may never get to find out. If you got a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email, methodistdave@gmail.com. Please hit the like, share, subscribe. And until tomorrow, please be good to each other.